He'll be feeling the crunch though. Hasn't got runs under his belt.
Oh, just beats the keeper. There wasn't too much distance between where it landed and where the glove appeared a little later. But it doesn't matter, its leg buys have been given.
Not been too disciplined have India throughout these initial 9 overs. That one just on the leg side. A thigh pad goes to the fence. A disappointment because they expect better lines and lengths. A new batter in. I don't want to let him just feel better.
Well, Shakeel has had a very interesting start to international cricket. Taken to duck like water when it comes to the longer format. But ODI cricket hasn't been that kind yet to him. Here's Babar Azam. Wasn't there for the drive, slightly away from him, but still trusted the pitch not to seam away, but it did. And a simple catch to KL Rahul. India required that wicket. Things just flowing towards Pakistan, but this one will pull things back in India's favour.
Yeah, look at this total 45 for 1, and then look at the extras, and so we've conceded 12. More than 25% of the runs have come without the batters having to score them.
It's a warm day today. Interestingly, just when Babar Azam nicked it, Rohit Sharma was running towards the wicketkeeper in celebration, but kind of held on to his hamstring. Could be a cramp. Hopefully nothing worse than that. I don't think Rohit is feeling at his best right now.
He's called for 2 straight away and he should get those easily. 47 Shakeel is off the mark.
Vatika Onion Shampoo, जिसके हर ड्रॉप में है भरी नरिशिंग ऑयल्स और नेचुरल इंग्रेडिएंट्स की गुडनेस. वाटिका शैम्पू, ऑयल वाला शैम्पू.
हर मैदान हमारा मैदान है. इस मैदान में जीत की लगन और मुसलसल जिद्दोजहद ही हमारी कामयाबी है. हम हैं फ्रोनस, भर दे उजाला जिंदगी में.
ग्लूटाथायोन दे उजला निखार. कोटेड सिलिका बीज से हर दिन पूरा दिन आपके चेहरे को 3D रेडियंस. गोल्डन पर्ल व्हाइट ब्यूटी फेस वॉश. लव योर स्किन.
Of all the young players I've seen, I think Salman Agha shines the brightest at this stage in his career. Kuldeep Yadav came too far down, but he's showing he's happy to come down the wicket to the spinners. His Imam is 10 of 25, so he'll be starting to think I need to get a move on in this innings. Oh, trouble! Directed! He was slow getting off the mark, was Imam-ul-Haq. Axar Patel with a throw. And I think the replay will show that India have got another.
That was a very poor run. It went straight to mid-on. Axar Patel, the left-hander, bang on target. Imam-ul-Haq. You heard Harsha speaking about how he needs to get a move on. Must have played at the back of his mind and wasn't even close to the crease at that point. India getting 2 in 2 overs now. Getting a move on. Pakistan in a bit of bother.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ. आ गई और छा गई नेशनल की कराची खास बॉम्बे बिरयानी, कराची की सबसे बेस्ट बिरयानी।
ये जो मच्छर की आवाज है खतरे का साज है।
किंग टॉक्स घर में लाजमी रखें। किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के।
पाकिस्तान के जदीद तरीन प्लांट पर बनी खादें, सरसब्ज की नाइट्रोफॉस और कैन, जिनसे मिले 10% से भी ज्यादा इजाफी पैदावार।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स। अब बाल करी शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
ऑन ग्रिड इन्वर्टर, हाइब्रिड इन्वर्टर, लिथियम बैटरी की वसी रेंज इन्वरेक्स को बनाता है पाकिस्तान का नंबर 1 सोलर ब्रांड इन्वरेक्स। मेरा एतमाद, मेरी रिकमेंडेशन।
वाह, ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी। पाकिस्तान ग्लोबल टायर ब्रांड।
जैज से मिले नॉन स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली X+ ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी देखो तमाशा पर।
Right, Pakistan's crisis man comes in. Average 42, strike rate 87. He's been amongst the runs lately, but not quickly enough. He'll be in strike straight away.
We speak about India-Pakistan and its rivalry, and this is what happens. Imam-ul-Haq was thinking a lot about himself. He is batting on 10 to 25. He's shown intent, and that's helped Babar. This was not a run for sure. It just shows you the pressure and the anxiousness of wanting runs. As a player, you should be able to disassociate yourself from what's exactly happening to yourself. But look at the team, the situation, like you rightly pointed out, Harsha. You want to make decisions that's going to help the team, not put yourself under more pressure than what is already available.
Also with Imam, I don't think he'd make any sprint side. Not the quickest. He's got other skills. So he suddenly put Pakistan in a touch of bother.
Very interesting field, mostly set up for the sweep here.
Right, straight away. 50 comes up in some style.
The field prompting the shot from Rizwan here. India not opting for short fine leg, but putting short square leg there. But the huge gaping hole behind those fielders was evident for Mohammad Rizwan to see. And he took the positive option, the captain of Pakistan, and they need a few more of that.
And take advantage of the fact that the power play is still on. 2 more deliveries of the power play. They'll look at that scoreboard, they'll be happy with it. Look at the wickets they want. I just felt that Imam wanted a boundary. The first delivery, he'd run up, couldn't get it over the top, too close. This one again, he ran at it and was too close, but thought might as well just run for a single. Poor choice. Another dinner from Rohit to Axar. Be interesting how Rizwan now approaches it. He started off with a boundary, but he's the one player who's in form in the middle order, plays spin well. Does he want to exert more pressure on the spinners? 52 for 2.
Try Golden Pearl White Beauty Face Wash. 3 super ingredients, 1 single dose. ये है 24/7 radiance का super formula. Golden Pearl White Beauty Face Wash. Love your skin.
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स। अब बाल करी शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
ऑन ग्रिड इन्वर्टर, हाइब्रिड इन्वर्टर, लिथियम बैटरी की वसी रेंज इन्वरेक्स को बनाता है पाकिस्तान का नंबर 1 सोलर ब्रांड इन्वरेक्स। मेरा एतमाद, मेरी रिकमेंडेशन।
Still Hardik with the ball. The DJ around the stadium playing an old favourite of ours. What happened to Junoon? Sayoni was all over India. Here's Hardik Pandya.
Telling you, Asha, Sayoni is such a famous song that it came about in a Tamil movie as well. Really popular. ban at that point of time. Actually, he knew how well he'd hit the ball. Don't think there was a run there. He'll be regretting it sitting in the dressing room, but it's a touch too late. The one thing for India is they've actually shown all their cards now. They've made 5 bowling changes in the first 10 overs. 1 forced because Shami had to go out. But Axar Patel, they bought for the 1 over, and the moment they saw 2 left-handers at that point, Imam and Saud Shakeel, they preferred Kuldeep to bowl the 10th over. They've pretty much bowled all their main bowlers, barring Jadeja.
Right, slip's gone off. 4 fielders outside the circle, all in square positions. 2 behind the wicket, 2 just in front. Who's won the power play, gentlemen?
Pakistan was winning it, but a couple of wickets and India come roaring back. I'm sitting on the fence.
It's not you, Bazid. Come on.
You have to sit on the fence. 22 against New Zealand, so Pakistan have done, what, 30 more, so they've done well. The intent was there.
Bazid, this is like saying, I got a D- in my quiz, so a C+ is good. Come on.
Yeah,
it's uncomfortable on the fence.
But 52 Pakistan won't take. They take 52 for 1. 52 for 2, where we just lost a wicket extra.
Similar field for the right-hander. It's a busy player. Rizwan.
Things didn't start really well for India. The bowlers were trying to find and control the amount of swing, but in between that, Babar got some lovely shots going. Did a few lovely cover drives. Imam showed good intent, but didn't come about in terms of scores. And they were doing really well before this happened. Hardik Pandya got Babar Azam. Soon after, Imam-ul-Haq had a massive error in judgment, and that brought India back in the game. Things were looking nice and smooth for Pakistan, but in the last 10 minutes, as you always expect in an India-Pakistan encounter, things have evened out a bit.
I agree with Bazid that 52 for 1, I think Pakistan would have taken the power play.
See what India is trying to do to Saud Shakeel, not give him any room with offside players, so just tuck him up as much as possible and use the odd bouncer. On the other hand, Mohammad Rizwan rotates strike really well. Having played with him, I can tell you, it can get tiresome at times. Changes his gloves once too often. Falls down, trying to dive once too often.
Has a few cramps here and there as well. That's when he is dangerous. Once he feels his hamstring or feels his calf, then you know that he's in.
I'll tell you one thing, Harsha doesn't like the pace of play to slow down. So Mohammad Rizwan better watch out here.
No, he's a busy player, Rizwan. Can be a bit theatrical sometimes. He's a good player. That's the bottom line. Eventually, are you a good enough player?
Right, aren't you? Can be sometimes. What you want with Rizwan is the ball coming back in. That's where he struggles. The ball pitching and cutting back in. So the LBW in play, he's got bowled a few times. Babar just got one that seemed away. But with Rizwan, it's the opposite. You want the ball attacking the stumps earlier on, especially in his innings.
It's one of those balls coming in that changed the course famously of that T20 game. Close to the body. 3 of the over. 11 gone. 55 for 2.
वाह, ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी। पाकिस्तान ग्लोबल ड्राइव ब्रांड।
हर मैदान हमारा मैदान है। इस मैदान में जीत की लगन और मुसलसल जिद्दोजहद ही हमारी कामयाबी है। हम हैं फ्रोनस, भर दे उजाला जिंदगी में।
Grow on Extreme. Take a fresh start.
पाकिस्तान के जदीद तरीन प्लांट पर बनी खादें, सरसब्ज की नाइट्रोफॉस और कैन, जिनसे मिले 10% से भी ज्यादा इजाफी पैदावार।
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी।
जैज से मिले नॉन स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली X+ ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी देखो तमाशा पर।
See the speed at which he bowls.
But straight away he's running quicker. As often as we've often told you, an indicator of how Shami is feeling, how what his fitness is. He's running quicker.
It was pretty obvious in the first spell he wasn't feeling at his best, and the physio had to come in, worked a bit on his shin, which is not a bad thing considering that he's had his injury on the knee and then a little bit in the hamstring. Because it's the shin, I think they've been able to work on it and they brought him back on the field. A good Shami spell at this point of time with the ball still just 6 overs old from this end. Have a pretty good seam here. Can he get the ball to go away or come back into Rizwan in fact?
Such a huge event in Pakistan, here in Dubai as well. Sarfaraz, nobody will forget that 2017 Champions Trophy final. Shikhar Dhawan has got a magnificent record in ICC tournaments. Sanjay Gupta representing the broadcaster whose funding makes the tournament, brings it alive. It's gone round the wicket. And this is what Pakistan would want exactly, just a partnership built through the middle phase too. Now you look at India-Pakistan games, especially in T20 cricket, you think the initial phase where the power play or the initial overs defines the game, but one-day cricket is very different. Got to go through the phases, be able to counter all those challenges that you get. It's almost like more akin to test match cricket than T20 cricket because you're tested in different ways, and now Pakistan now in this phase needs to make sure that they build. So what had happened to Shami that he's come out looking in better rhythm? His ball, that was 139.6, significantly quicker than his first spell.
Generally, when you have a shin issue, which is what he had, you obviously tend not to run in quick. And Shami is someone who is dependent a lot on his run-up to gain that momentum. Like a lot of other fast bowlers, there are exceptions like Bumrah, but in Shami's case, definitely the run-up is very important. And now you can see with the way he's running and feeling a lot better. In the last game against Bangladesh, see the speed at which he's running. Almost touches close to 30. 29 is his max speed. 31 in fact. Whereas today as he was starting, it wasn't at his best. Wasn't probably feeling a little gingerly because of his shin. But in this spell, just the one over, but it has looked good so far. The lengths have been good as expected.
Just 3 from that over. 12 gone, 58 for 2.
तो हो जाए पाकिस्तान के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और कप.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट with Hello Hair Anti Dandruff Shampoo. Dandruff 0%, confidence 100%.
Grown Extreme. Take a fresh start.
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स. अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन.
What Pakistan need is a partnership of sorts from here.
They were looking good in that opening partnership, then losing 2 wickets in 2 overs. Babar Azam getting out caught behind, then Imam-ul-Haq just was a wasted wicket. Never a single there. These are good batting conditions. It's important Pakistan rebuild. Shouts of catch it. No signal from the umpire, or is he waiting if they go up or not? One for the over, no wide. Good afternoon to Wasim Akram, Sunny Gavaskar.
Good afternoon, Chaz. Good afternoon, Sunny Bhai. Good afternoon, everyone. What an atmosphere. Almost full house. Massive queues outside still. It took me about 45 minutes to arrive here. And Pakistan 58 for 2. We're into 13th over, and Shaz rightly said, need a partnership here, Pakistan. 11 of 18 this one. Pandya is looking good, conceded only 13 runs and got a wicket of main man Babar Azam, who looked good and then got out off a good delivery, just nipping away.
It was very clever bowling. This is the attempted hook by Saud Shakeel, and Hardik Pandya thought that there might have been a bit of a nick. He has bowled well. He was taken for a couple of boundaries by Babar when he pitched it a little further up, but when he brought his length back, pulled his length back, he's been very, very difficult to score off. His bowling, his 4th over, he's conceded only 13 runs, out of which there were those 2 boundaries. It just tells you how well Hardik Pandya has bowled.
Run rate is just over 4.5. I understand Pakistan needs a partnership, Shazzy, here, but they need to have a scorecard ticking. You can't just play 2 and over, at least 4 and over, I reckon, for next 4-5 overs. And of course, if you get a boundary, that would be ideal.